This is live in Juliet. Hi everyone, I'm Dani Reeves, editor-in-chief of DLXVRSN magazine, and if we couldn't tell, we are having a blast. We are here at Juliet for our live podcast, and I have a dear friend, a long time, we've been doing work together for a long time.
Yes.
Austen Gardner, he has a successful printing business. You do a lot of work with us, and we're so happy. Just absolutely stunning quality here. And newly successful real estate agent. We have got a lot to talk about, Austen Gardner.
Yes, we do.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thank you for having me. And I thank you for the work you've done with me. You know, I'm very appreciative for the printing work that I've been able to do for DeluxeVRSN. It's great to be a part of your events, but, you know, the business you do with me is always appreciated. And, you know, I thank you so much for that. And it's great to be here tonight.
We have lots of memories with you. You've been so supportive, not only always making our events look so gorgeous and curated. And this is one of the banners behind here that you've worked on. You make our event space look absolutely stunning, but you're such a pleasure to work with. And it's been years of business together.
It has been years. You know, I've had the printing company now for, wait for it, 19 years. Yeah, so back in 2006, which, you know, is a few years ago, Franklin Printing, named after Benjamin Franklin. He was a printer, among other things, but that's where I got the name. And I've been blessed to have a successful business through many years and some challenging years. You know, back in 2008, the mortgage bubble burst, obviously COVID, when the whole world shut down. So, you know, like I said, been blessed to keep the business going and work with great people like you and Tim. And then, you know, I got into realty and, you know.
Yeah, tell me how you got that. That's such a different career path.
Yeah, so I actually got into printing when I was 15 years old in the Bay Area, handing out flyers on the streets of Oakland, downtown Oakland. So, you know, really I'm coming up on 30 years in printing. So I've done it for a long time, worked very hard and built the business. And I still, you know, I still network and I love my company. But I always had a desire to get into real estate. So I built the business and you know, that was a goal that I achieved. And then I decided, okay, it's time to get into real estate. And I figured, you know, there's not enough realtors in Vegas. So I thought, you know what? Let's add one more. I think I might bring some new things to the table.
My name is Nick Pomponio, and I'm here to provide you with the legal representation you deserve. Enough of the gimmicks and attorneys selling taglines and empty promises. Not only will I cut you a check, but I plan on changing your life. If you have suffered injuries in an accident, contact me today.
You have such a great personality. Who wouldn't want to buy a home from somebody you're just so comfortable to talk to? I feel like that's really important when it comes to a real estate agent, is somebody that you can trust. And if you already are coming with such a reliable and trustworthy business with Franklin Printing, and then you're transferring over to a home.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. You know, you're making me blush, all these compliments. I'm like, oh, where's my, you know, I need to get the fan out. But
you are used to the spotlight. I feel like if you're in the printing business, you're used to like publications.
Yeah.
These are big time events, especially here in the epicenter of Deluxe.
Yeah. Plus, I did modeling for a short time.
I mean,
it was that was on the bucket list, and my first modeling gig, I got put on the MGM sign for Top Golf. So I was like, I want to do modeling. Okay, check that off my bucket list. I had the first gig. I was on the Vegas Strip. So, you know, like I said, I've been blessed. I work hard, but I also brand myself as the responsive real estate agent because basically I'm glued to my phone. If I'm awake, I'll answer. Now, I do have a life, but, you know, it's basically lunch, maybe dinner, and, you know, that's about it. But,
I mean, being a real estate agent is a demand, especially here in Las Vegas. We have such an active
market
here, exactly.
For sure. I take pride in answering quickly. That's just how I try to compete with all the other realtors. And the other thing I do is I actually give a closing cost credit out of my commission back to my clients up to $5,000. And I take out of my commission, I give it right back and say, I thank you for allowing me to work hard for you. because again, there's a few other realtors out there. So I always give back. In my printing company, in realty, I always give back as a thanks, you know.
Yeah, the integrity there is it's huge.
Yeah.
And I have to say, like,
Thank
you also support us all the time. I don't think you have not been to one of our events.
Yeah, I love coming to the events.
That says a lot about your character and how you treat your customers and your clients. And
Yeah. I mean, the deluxe version events are irresistible. You always have the great venues and the people on the side of the building, and you know, it's always a good time. And so I can't.
Austen, when's your cover?
What's that?
When is your
Oh,
cover?
yes, I'm working on that. I got to do some more push-ups, but you know, I'll get there.
My name is Nick Pomponio, and I'm here to provide you with the legal representation you deserve. Enough of the gimmicks and attorneys selling taglines and empty promises. Not only will I cut you a check, but I plan on changing your life. If you have suffered injuries in an accident, contact me today.
Yeah, it's been a good 19 years in Vegas, and you know, it's obviously a fun town and a lot of opportunity, but you know, the realty's going well, and even with the market the way it is, and you know, like I said, I work hard for my clients, but right now, you know, buyers, some people say it's a buyer's market.
Right.
And then when you hear that, you go, interest rates are high. How's it a buyer's market? But here's something I came up with.
Yeah, tell me.
Right now, there's too many houses on the market, so sellers are having to discount their prices and negotiate with buyers. So I've done the calculations many times. If a home is discounted by, let's say, $20,000, okay? That $20,000 will pay the difference in the payment between 7% where we're at currently right now, roughly, and a 5.5% nice rate for 3 to 4 years minimally. So again, that $20,000 will pay the difference in the payment on a lower rate compared to what the rates are now for 3 to 4 years, and you're gonna refinance to a better rate probably before 4 years. So you're getting compensated to buy with the higher rate by the discount by the seller. That's something I looked at and I explained to my clients so they can see the opportunity.
Absolutely. How would our guests find you? Give us your email address or like where they can find you.
Yeah, I mean,
how do we get a hold of Austen?
I could give out my phone number right now, which might be too much, you know. So
we'll put all of his contact. I mean, you're doing your homework.
Yeah.
We're so proud of you.
I appreciate that.
We're 100% behind you. You've done a lot of work with us, and
yeah, and I love
we're here to support your new journeys and endeavors that you've got going on. So you said it's such a pleasure working with you.
Yeah, I look forward to continuing to work with you. And the easy way to contact me is Instagram, AUSTEN Vegas. That's how I spell my name. I don't know, my parents did it, but Austen Vegas, AUSTEN Vegas. Instagram, I do a lot of reels and content, and you know, I shoot deluxe version sometimes. So
I think I'm your
I love
cover
it.
photo.
Oh my gosh!
Now.
I mean,
so look for me
wow,
on the cover
royalty
photo.
defined.
You guys are watching Deluxe Version magazine. Make sure you hit up Austen for your real estate and printing needs. He is a man, and we absolutely love him. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Love you as well. Thank you so much.